All right, I've got the blocks out, so you know this is going to be a good one. We're going to talk about volume. And what is volume? Okay. Volume is the idea of how much can fit inside of an object. So I have this solid block, and the idea is how many cubes could fit inside of this if I could put these cubes inside of it. Well, if you look at this, there we go. This block, I could cut it up and make 8 cubes out of it. This block, the volume of this block is 8 cubic inches. It's 8 cubic inches. There are 8 inches inside this. Now, the same thing applies for other shapes. Now, here's a sphere, or not a sphere, a cylinder. How many of these cubes could I fit inside of this? Well, at least that many. Okay, so we know this thing is at least 8 cubic inches in volume. This has a volume of at least, actually it's probably a lot more than that, isn't it? Because I didn't fill in all the edges and stuff. But how many cubic inches can fit inside of something? That's the idea of volume. So it's how many cubes can fit. So I was using cubic inches right here, but maybe we'd use cubic centimeters or cubic millimeters. Okay, so volume is how many cubes can fit inside a 3D object. Okay, volume. How many cubes fit inside an object? How much stuff can fit in it? And sometimes we use, instead of cubes, it'll be measured in gallons. How many gallons can fit inside of something? How about how many, what's the volume of a gas tank? How many gallons of gas? What's the volume of a 2-liter Coke bottle? 2 liters. That's how much can fit inside of it. Volume is pretty basic for these normal figures. It's the area of the base times the height. And that gives us a cubic measurement. So what I have to do here, for rectangles are a piece of cake. Same thing with squares. What is the area of the base? Well, the base of this is 10 by 3. The base is 10 by 3, and the height of it is 2 inches. So the base is 10 by 3, that's the base, and the height is 2. So I just have to multiply this all together. 10 times 3 is 30, times 2 is 60. This is 60 cubic inches, or inches cubed. There we go. What is the volume of this cylinder? I start by finding the area of the base. Well, the base is a circle, right? What's the area of this? Area is pi r squared. That's going to be 3.14 times 9. That's the base, and the height is 2. There we go. Base times height. Area of the base times the height. Let's use a calculator on that one. $56.52. That is the volume in cubic millimeters. That's how many little tiny cubes, the little tiny cube, could fit inside of that cylinder. That is the volume of the cylinder in cubic millimeters. All right, thank you.